Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Charu's Vlogs. Today is a new day, day two of our Yellowstone National Park trip. We are currently in Boise. We came here last night. Um, and then now we are checking out and we are going to explore Boise today. We have a couple of interesting natural attractions to show you. I hope you enjoy. Hello, everyone. Vanakkam and very warm welcome to Charu's Vlogs. If you watched our previous episode, you already know that our summer road trip began with quite an adventure. We started from home, enjoyed the scenic drive, and then somewhere along the journey, the weather decided to test us with heavy rain, thunder, lightning, and really poor visibility. But thankfully, we made it safely to Boise and checked into Simple Sweets, where we stopped for the night. And today is a brand new morning. But not just any ordinary morning. Morning, Advait. New day.
Yeah,
Did you get a good sleep yesterday?
sort of.
Sort of. And the background, I am getting another visitor. Okay. So, how was the drive yesterday to the hotel? Can you give a little explanation? Like it was your first time driving in the rain, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So how was it?
I mean, it was fine going into Boise, but then once Boise approached, things started getting challenging, especially with the heavy rain, and the roads were flooding. It wasn't raining completely, and so it was tough to navigate. And the trucks definitely were a big concern because they were dumping lots of water on the shield.
Okay.
But apart from that, it was a good experience. It was challenging, but made it through, and that's good. Now I can take on anything that's around the same level of challenge.
Okay. Were you able to see the road markings?
Yeah,
and all?
yeah, I could see it all.
And lucky thing that the car in front of you, they had their emergency lights on. Was it making you good enough to drive?
I mean, yeah, to know that there's someone patient in front of me, it was kind of relieving, but at the same time, I felt like I could have managed even if there wasn't someone like that in front of me.
Okay, good to know. So how are you expecting your drive to be today?
Shouldn't be too bad. I think it's gonna be like
you crossed the major hurdle, so
yeah,
it should be easier, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Good luck and thank you for driving us safe yesterday, Atu.
Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah. You're welcome.
Looking for more today, right?
Mm-hmm.
Good morning, Siddhant.
Hi.
So, how was your sleep last night?
Let's just say it was okay.
Okay, why do you say?
Because I kind of didn't really sleep like at 11.
Okay.
Like I couldn't sleep at all. But somehow I slept and I woke up at 7. So it was okay sleep.
It was an okay sleep. But how was the drive yesterday? Back.
Oh, I was just looking outside at the thunderstorms. I was like, ooh, and that kind of stuff.
Okay. There was a lot of lightning hitting on
Yeah.
your side. You had the best view,
Yeah.
window view.
Yeah.
So, what do you think about the rainbow you saw, the lightning you saw?
Well, of course, I had to take some pictures about it. And like, that's the first time I've ever seen a rainbow like that.
Okay. Morning, Daddy.
Hey, good morning.
First of all, happy anniversary.
Same to you.
Thank you. So, how was the drive yesterday?
Yeah, drive was one of the memorable experience. We saw the full semicircle rainbow, and I think even there were like a double rainbow was also there, and the rainfall was really very hard. அப்படியே கார் வாஷ் ஆன மாதிரி இருந்தது.
We had a natural car wash.
Yeah, and then on the way back also there were a lot of big trucks throwing away a full force of buckets of water on the windshield. Advait was a little bit, he was just almost stopping the car because it's nothing he could see in the road.
Yeah, but good. He had a good experience, he told me. So let's see what we have for today.
Yeah.
So are you going to take us to some interesting spots in Boise?
Yeah, there is a lot of nice waterfalls. on the way from Boise towards the island park. So we will probably stop at Nampa, not Nampa, it's Twin Falls
Okay.
Today, and then visit some attractions there.
Okay.
There are two big waterfalls. One is Shoshone Falls, another one is Mesa Falls. Before we head into Island Park tomorrow for our Yellowstone.
Okay. So by Island Park, he means that it's the place where we are going to stay, closer to the Yellowstone National Park. Okay, off we go.
All right. Okay.
The anniversary day.
Happy anniversary day. Thank you, Siddhan. Today is June 27th, a very, very special date for Ravi and me. Today, we are celebrating our 21st wedding anniversary. Yes, 21. You heard it right. Honestly, when I say that number out aloud, it feels unbelievable.
And you can see a picture of, it's the same picture, and you can see the picture of
21 years of growing together, learning together, arguing over silly things, laughing at even sillier things, raising our two boys, building a family, and creating thousands of memories along the way. Life has definitely changed so much from where we started. And today, here we are on another family road trip with our boys, slowly making our way towards Yellowstone National Park.
yeah, it's a crane.
அந்த இது வச்சு நீ பண்ணிட்டு இருந்தத பார்த்தேன். I don't know when he made it. Advait pulls off the surprise part always. He behaves like he doesn't get involved in too much of surprises or sharing greetings, but he ends up being okay. No comments.
Wait, more.
Oh.
I don't think we could have ever asked for a more beautiful way to celebrate our anniversary. No big parties, no fancy plans, just the four of us together on the road, creating another chapter in our life for memories. So come along with us as we continue our Yellowstone summer road trip series.
21 years.
Today's journey begins
Yes.
here in Boise,
I have
Idaho,
all
and we
this.
have a few beautiful stops planned before we continue towards Yellowstone. So, without any further delay, let's begin today's vlog. It's the hotel we stayed. Pretty decent. I think we showed you the tour. The only drawback is they didn't have any utensils inside. Like pots and pans, they asked us to come and collect it from the lobby, which is fine. But the thing is that plates and cups, the basic plates and cups for breakfast was not there. We had to go and check with them, and they ended up giving us only plastic spoons and paper cups and thermal cups actually. But yeah, I felt that for this location being closer to the airport, they should have the room, if it is provided as a kitchenette, with a kitchenette, they should have provided the utensils and stuff like that in it, because people flying overnight or something, they might not have utensils with them. So that's a big drawback. Rather, could have had just a normal regular room, and providing free breakfast would have been a better option. But otherwise, I had no worries. We got a pretty decent accommodation for an overnight booking. We just booked this last minute, and I think we did great. Since today is a special day, like we mentioned, we wanted to begin this day by seeking the blessings of the Lord. So, after getting ready and checking out, our plans for the day was to stop at the Shiva Vishnu temple of Boise. For us, a temple on special occasions has always brought a sense of peace and positivity. And especially today, celebrating our 21 years of marriage, it felt like the perfect way to begin our morning. The moment we entered the temple, everything felt calm. After all the driving, the rain, the thunderstorm, and the excitement of beginning this road trip, this was a much needed, peaceful pause. The kids had an opportunity to sing the Carnatic songs they had practiced and been learning with their guru. And then they sang so heartfully. As parents, watching your children confidently share something they have learned is always such a proud moment. We simply stood there listening to them. And seeing them sing inside the temple made this day even more special for us. The temple priest appreciated their singing and honored them. That was something we had not planned or expected at all. You know, sometimes the most beautiful moments during a trip are not the ones on your itinerary. They are these little unexpected experiences that simply happen. And somehow they stayed in your heart forever, just like today.
Madhurarasabhashini Manityabhushani Madhurarasabhashini Manityabhushani Madhurarasabhashini Manityabhushani Madhurarasabhashini.
For the kids too, I'm sure this will be a beautiful memory. A road trip to Yellowstone, a temple visit in Boise, and an unexpected opportunity to sing and be appreciated and receive blessings was something that we truly appreciate. After spending some peaceful time at the temple, it was finally time to continue our road trip. Our next destination was one of Idaho's most famous natural attractions. And just like that, we are back inside the car, bags packed, navigation set, and another long stretch of road waiting ahead of us. One thing I absolutely love about road trips is watching the scenery slowly change.
So we are heading towards Twin Falls. It's a city in Idaho, but we are actually heading to see an attraction called as Shoshone Falls. Hopefully, the weather allows us to enjoy. Let's see what happens when we go there. Okay.
You leave one city behind, and before you even realize it, the landscape starts looking completely different. The busy roads slowly disappear. Open spaces begin to take over. And somewhere between conversations, music, snacks, and checking the navigation again and again, you realize that you're already miles away from where you have started. Our Yellowstone adventure was still ahead of us, but we didn't want this journey to be only about reaching the final destination. We wanted to enjoy the route as well, and that is exactly why Shoshone Falls became one of our stops. The drive gave us time to relax and enjoy the Idaho landscape. And of course, after yesterday's dramatic thunderstorm drive, we were definitely appreciating every bit of calmer weather today. For us, road trips are always a combination of planned stops and unexpected moments. Sometimes we stop because we see something interesting, sometimes we change plans because we are tired, and sometimes Google Maps becomes the most important member of the family. And this is the fun of traveling together. And after spending some time on the road, we were finally getting closer to Twin Falls. Our excitement slowly started building because we were about to witness one of the most iconic waterfalls of Idaho. A quick note before we continue, guys. Don't forget to turn on the auto captions or subtitles so you don't miss any of our travel stories and details. And yes, we know our vlogs can sometimes be a little too long, but hey, we have a lot to share. Short on time? No problem. Hit that 2x played back speed and travel with us twice as fast. Captions on, speed adjusted, and let's get back to our Yellowstone adventure. We are driving towards the Shoshone Falls. The drive is so nice.
We should probably put on our earphones. Oh, they even have jackets there. Tourist tent. You have arrived.
And finally, we reached the magnificent Shoshone Falls near Twin Falls, Idaho. Just look at this view. Shoshone Falls is often called as the Niagara of the West. Yes, you heard me right, and that's what we're exactly explaining in the video as well. And when you stand here and look across the Snake River Canyon, you can easily understand why. The falls are approximately 212 feet high and around 900 feet wide. And here is an interesting fact. The waterfall is actually taller than Niagara Falls. Shoshone Falls sits along the Snake River, surrounded by the dramatic Basalt Canyon that makes this part of southern Idaho so beautiful. The Snake River cuts its way through the steep canyon before eventually continuing towards the Columbia River system. The amount of water flowing over Shoshone Falls can look very different depending on the season.
guys need to see this.
Spring is usually one of the best times to witness stronger water flow because of melting snowpack. During the summer month, some of the Snake River water is diverted for irrigation, so the waterfall's flow can be lower compared to the spring. That's what exactly we are witnessing right now. This is not the complete flow of the falls. And since here today we are visiting at the end of June, it's really interesting to experience the falls exactly as they look during our visit.
On and on and on. No wonder they called it the Niagara Falls replica in the West.
One thing I always say in our travel vlogs is that videos and pictures can show you a place, but they can never completely recreate the feeling of actually standing there. The sound of water, the canyon surrounding you, the open sky, and that incredible view stretching in front of your eyes. It is a completely different experience. Tourists have been visiting these falls since at least the mid-1800s, and even some travelers following the Oregon Trail reportedly made detours to see the falls. Today, this area is maintained as a public park by the city of Twin Falls. And I'm really glad we added this stop in our trip. We spent some time simply enjoying the views, capturing pictures and videos, and of course adding more beautiful family memory to this anniversary trip.
This is Shoshone Falls. This is Shoshone Falls. This is called as the Niagara Falls of the West, and this is a breathtaking natural wonder which has existed for a long time. It is not man-made. So the Snake River in this city called as Twin Falls in Idaho, this is a natural wonder here, and it's 212 feet tall and 900 feet wide. In this, right now, the full falls is not opened yet because one part of the falls, the water does not flow because they have not opened the gates for the other side of the falls. So you could see that only half of the falls is there, but in reality, it should be 212 feet tall and 900 feet wide. So it is also one of the largest natural waterfalls in the United States, and it stands taller than Niagara Falls. You can take a picture of this view also. Right.
Like it? So we don't have to take you to Niagara Falls. Okay?
Advait will not complain. Siddharth will complain. Or the West. This is bigger than Niagara, taller than Niagara Falls.
After soaking in these beautiful views, it was time for us to continue because we still need to reach our accommodation for the night. So, goodbye for now, Shoshone Falls. You were absolutely beautiful. After visiting Shoshone Falls, we were definitely ready to slow down for the evening. It had already been a beautiful and memorable day. For tonight, we had booked an Airbnb near Twin Falls on the way to Yellowstone. Because our check-in doesn't happen at Yellowstone until tomorrow. This was mainly planned as a comfortable overnight stop before continuing our journey forward. When planning a long road trip, especially as a family, we always try to break the journey into manageable sections. Of course, it is tempting to keep driving and reach the destination faster, but sometimes taking a break, getting proper rest, and starting fresh the next morning makes the entire trip much more enjoyable. And that is exactly what we planned for tonight. Now, our navigation was set for the Airbnb, and off we go. Hey guys, so we are here at an Airbnb for the night. We just happened to book one on our way to Yellowstone. We are just lucky to find this home. This is the living room, and the masterpiece of this living room was obviously the grandfather clock. So awesome. And that's the dining area. And there's another grandfather clock right over here. Superb, isn't it? And the host was super sweet. She waited for us and she gave us a warm welcome. And she showed us around the house. And in fact, she told us that she has a hobby of collecting antiques, and this grandfather clock happens to be one of her collections. Isn't it awesome? Okay, in we walk to the bedroom. This is bedroom number 1. And the pathway here leads to the other bedroom, and before that, a great looking bathroom, spacious bathroom. No regrets that we have just one bathroom, because this bathroom is sufficient for more than 4 people. And every place is labeled. Love the fact that all the cupboards. And that's our kitchen. Pretty decent kitchen, fully functional kitchen. Everything written. Gas stove. Wow, super. A kettle, toaster. You know, Siddhant, owner, என்ன தெரியுமா சொன்னாங்க? You need Indian spices and text பண்ணுங்க அப்படின்னு சொன்னாங்க. If you need any Indian spices, just text me. I have cloves, cinnamons already there for you, but anything special, you can let me know. That's how sweet our host was. So here Daddy is putting away stuff that needs to be refrigerated. Me too. Yep, and that's the main entrance. Fergus. So that's the quick tour of the house, and we will probably freshen up, relax for the night, have good dinner, and then we'll catch you up a little later. Bye. This house lacked a dishwasher and washing machine and a dryer, but I had no regrets. The living spaces were comfortable, and the house gave us enough room to relax after a full day of traveling. Now, this wasn't meant to be a long vacation stay for us, but if you have such a plan in future, I would highly recommend this Airbnb to stop on the way to Yellowstone if you are taking our route. Do check with me via YouTube, comments, or Instagram, and I would be happy to share the address of the Airbnb for you. As with any home, there were a couple of little things that we noticed. Some of the floors were a little squeaky, and a few of the electrical outlets could probably use some attention. But overall, for one night stopover, the house was comfortable and convenient, and the personal welcome from the host was definitely something we appreciated. After this quick home tour, it's time for us to bring our bags and settle in. And honestly, that moment when you finally remove your shoes and sit down after a long travel day. Wow, best feeling ever. And with that, we are going to wrap up today's episode. And trust me, the real adventure is just about to begin. Tomorrow, we will continue our drive towards the Yellowstone National Park. More roads, more stops, more breathtaking landscapes, and hopefully plenty of unforgettable moments waiting for us. So make sure you stay tuned for the upcoming episodes. If you enjoy family travel vlogs, road trips, real travel experiences, and exploring beautiful destinations along with us, please do not forget to subscribe to Charu's Vlogs. Your likes, comments, and subscriptions truly encourage us to continue documenting and sharing our family memories with you. And if you haven't watched the previous episodes of this road trip series, do check that out as well to see how our journey began. Thank you so much for spending your time with us today. From our family to yours. Take care, stay happy, keep traveling, and keep creating beautiful memories. This is Charu's Vlogs, signing off for today until we see you in the next episode. Take care. Bye-bye.